Okay, you're good.
Let me first say that I had no clue about sleep apnea. All I knew that was my wife was very dissatisfied with the fact that I snored loud every night and long every night, and turning me and doing everything else didn't help. So Dr. White recommended that I do this little study with this little ET finger that you put on your finger, and it records your oxygen level. And when we reviewed the results with Dr. White, we found that I was in fact a sleep apnea candidate, and she suggested that I contact a sleep doctor, and I did that, and he reviewed the information with me and suggested that I go to a sleep clinic and have the study done. And I did that, and they hooked me up to all the wires that I thought was going to be horrible. It wasn't that bad. And I had the sleep clinic test done, and it was an overnight test, and I would like to say that it was very simple. It wasn't simple, but it was worthwhile, because I learned that, yes, Dr. White had been correct, that I had severe sleep apnea, and Dr. Fulop, my doctor, recommended that I do the next phase, which was the test with the CPAP machine. I went back and was hooked up to all the wires again, and I stayed overnight, and I did the CPAP machine, and my breathing was normal throughout the entire evening. So I had another meeting about the CPAP with my doctor, and then he recommended that I go, and I went. I got the CPAP machine, and I got the one that goes in my nostrils and not the mask that covers my nose, or my nose and mouth together. And I started it 3 weeks ago. And I have to say that it's very simple to do. I thought it was going to be terribly uncomfortable. Wasn't terribly uncomfortable. I'm able to sleep, turn over, lay on my back, do anything I want to do, and I'm able to get up in the night if I have to get up. And in the process, I learned that a lot of things that had been plaguing me were things that I've now been relieved of. I was getting up frequently, urinating in the night. I started on the CPAP machine, and now some nights go without going at all, and some nights once, and that's a huge change for me. I also was experiencing some acid reflux, and I'm pleased to say that since I started the CPAP machine, I have not had acid reflux even one time. So all in all, I would say this has been probably one of the most important experiences in my life, and probably one of the least intrusive into my life. And I'm thrilled to death, and I'm tickled to death that Dr. White recommended it. So thank you.